Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Wind Lacquer. In today's video we have a special unboxing. This is a nail polish trade that I got. Now I forget what group led me to the trade group on Instagram, but I want to say it was potentially something in Facebook that led me to the Instagram trade. I forget, honestly. It has been a while since I signed up for it, but I just got the box today, so I decided I'd go ahead and open it on camera. Assuming I post this shortly after I film it, it'll be the first video that I posted in a while. So I do want to apologize about my random absence. I have noticed I tend to periodically hit a wall as far as my saturation level with tasks and polish, and the channel is very time consuming, and I do have other projects, other things that I've been wanting to do. I did start a Poshmark, which has been a long time coming because I have been trying to do eBay for a number of years and I just can't get clothing off the ground with that. So I did start a new Poshmark, but again, that's another time consuming project. So I think nail polish just sort of got wiggled out the way as far as my energies and all of that. I'll have to see where it goes for the time being. I also am still trying to write. I've got multiple stories going on at the same time that I'm trying to get out of my head and onto the page. So yeah, just lots of different projects going on. But for today, we have a lot of polish to look at. Like I said, this is a trade that I got through Instagram. So the only rules that were really stipulated was at least 5 indie polishes. If you want to include more, you can. Just sort of touch base with your trade partner and make sure that you aren't sending them things that they wouldn't want. For instance, any sort of like nail press-on, I think that might have been one of the questions, or stamping plates, things like that. So basic 5 polishes. Now, we did sort of go over this with my trade partner. She was going to send me a box and I was going to send her a box. So we're just going to dig right in. I have no idea what to expect. All right, first up, oh, I think this might be a Linderella. It is, I think anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Linderella. So this is Nosegay. I think that's how you pronounce that. So this is a Corelli. It is a light, sort of white leaning lavender base with some different shapes of purple metallic glitter, and there might be some silver in there, and I think there is a blue shimmer. That is beautiful. So keeping that one. So Linderella is one of those brands that I don't own a lot of. They, I want to say, are like one of the OG indie nail polish brands, but I think they are still making polish if I'm not mistaken, or at least they were last time I looked, which was sometime within the last 12 months. Okay, next up, we have blue glitter. Ooh, an older KB shimmer. This one is I Got a Crush on Blue. We have some larger hollow glitters, lots of different sizes actually, all in the squishy blue base. I'll actually have to double check and see if I don't already own this one. It is a polish that sounds familiar, but I don't know why. So I'll put it in the keep pile for right now, but I will have to go back and see if I do already own it. But I mean, look at those glitters. So fun. All right, next up, ooh, we have a Native War Paints. This one is called Distressed Denim. Now this one sounds familiar too. I want to say it's possible I got some polish from the same collection as this, so I don't remember if it just sounds familiar because there were a number of polishes with denim or other clothing materials or items in it. I know there was like a whole sweater collection, I think, a few years ago. But yeah, this is beautiful. It is a deep burgundy and it has some blue and purple shimmers in it. That, again, I will have to check on, but it will go in the keep pile for now. Next up, ooh, I see more hollow glitter and it's another KB shimmer. Ooh, this one has a number, so it's 118. I wonder if that's the name or if it's like a prototype, because I don't think I've ever seen that, but look at the hollow. Wow. So the base of this is a green, like a deep foresty green, and then look at all the hollow. That one definitely does not look or sound familiar, so that's a keeper. Next up, we have a Poetry Cowgirl. This one is a light blue with flakes called Cupid is, I'm not sure how to say that, Knavislad. I'm not sure, but it has a lot of flakes in there, lots of shifts. That is really cute. Now, this one definitely does not sound familiar, so I don't think I have it. I'll have to just see if I like this kind of a color on me. I have been noticing I really enjoy the darker shades on my skin tone. Now, obviously for the last few years, I have been picking seasonal racks, so in spring and summer, I have been wearing brighter shades and lighter shades and all of that, but I do definitely notice when I wear colors like this that are more amped up, more saturated, I just enjoy them a lot more. So we'll have to see how I like that one on my skin tone. Next up, ooh, I think I see another Crelly. Yeah, ooh, and another KB Shimmer. This one is called Let's Get Started. Oh, and it's got little stars. How cute. So for some reason, this is kind of reminding me of Y2K, the 90s and early 2000s. It is a white Crelly with black and white stars. There's matte black and white hex glitters and some blue matte glitters as well. This is really, really cute. I will have to see how I end up liking it on me, but I do like the white Crellys, and of course I love the little stars, so I'll have to see how I end up wearing that. I might use this as maybe like an accent nail. Next up, ooh, I think I see Different Dimension. Yeah, ooh, and more hollow. This one is called Freedom. This one looks like a white Crelly with hollow glitter. Ooh. Now that one I might like because of the hollow in here, and I don't think I really have anything like it, so I'll keep that one as well. Next up, ooh, it looks like we have a Cuccio. Nice. So this one is called Follow Your Butterflies. Ooh, I think this is one of the colors that I actually was going to get from Cuccio, if it is the one that I'm thinking of. It was not this year's spring collection, but 2023s or 2022s. I'll have to double check on that as well, but in any case, I know I didn't ever get any of those, so I should still have this on my wish list, so that'll go in the keep pile as well. Next up, ooh, we have another KB Shimmer. This is That's Nude to Me, and it is a nude hollow. This is definitely one I'll have to see how I like on my skin tone. But if the hollow is strong enough, it would be very interesting to see how this would look with a jelly color over it and see if I could amp up or change the color but keep the hollow. That could be interesting to try, and I don't think I have this one. So that's going in the keep pile as well. Next up, we have an Adored Colors. Ooh. This one is called Shorter Days, Longer Nights from the Blame It on Fall collection. Interesting. So I actually cannot tell what color the base is. Maybe like a brown? Yeah, it might be like a brownish gray. And then there's a lot going on in it. There's hollow in a couple of different sizes. There's a golden shimmer. I want to say there might even be some iridescent flakes in here. This is very interesting. I will have to see how it swatches on me though. It is a darker shade, but it's also got that gold flash to it, which is not one of my favorites on me, even in colors that I really, really like. So we'll have to see how it swatches, but it does have a very fun mix of components in there. Now again, maybe with this one, if I do like how it looks, but not so much the gold shimmer, I wonder if I could layer something over it to sort of change the shimmer. But in any case, I do like it enough to go ahead and hold on to it. All right, next up. Ooh, what is this one? Got a big square bottle. I have no idea what brand this is. Twila True. This is a new to me brand. I have never seen this before. This one is called Live Free. So I don't know if this is like a boutique brand or a department store brand. Either way, it's very chic looking. It's got a very nice cap with the logo at the top. This is very nice. The color is a nice blushy nude. I'll again have to see how I like it on. I did mention I have noticed I prefer the more saturated colors, and again, the color on my nails will be listed down below as always. But yeah, this is one of my favorite combinations. However, I do like colors like this as well. It just sort of depends on how it looks on my skin tone, and I'm curious if this one might be a little bit like mannequin hands on me, but we'll have to see how it ends up actually swatching. It does have kind of a like a, not a wide flat brush, but a wider paddle brush. See what I mean? Or it's not a flat one, but it is a wider brush. And yeah, I'll have to see how this one looks. Then of course I'll have to compare it to the other colors in my collection that might be close to this. I want to say it's potentially close to an Essie that I have, and maybe a China Glaze, but we'll have to see how that goes. But in any case, a new to me brand, Tula True. Next up, ooh, oh my gosh, oh, wow, we have a bee's knees, you guys. Oh wow, this is, I was almost a pancake, and I was almost a pancake, but I didn't, so now I have it in my collection. Wow. Thank you. I was not expecting a bee's knees in a trade box. This is absolutely gorgeous. The shimmer on this is stunning, and of course it's a bee's knees. If you're new to my channel, bee's knees is one of my favorite brands. They were one of the first independent nail polish brands that I discovered early on. I want to say around 2017, because I think 2018 was the first year that I discovered Polish Pickup. But yeah, gorgeous color. This is definitely a keeper. Next up, I think I see a green. Ooh, and maybe it's a Zoya. Yeah. So this one is Lucky, and this one is not one of their pixies. I actually thought it might be one of their pixie dusts, but look at all the goodies in here. I'll have to see if I like that gold shimmer in this color or not, but there's a lot of other stuff going on. You see those blue flashes? I think those are some iridescent glitters. Very fun. So far, keeping everything. Next up. Ooh. So this one is Digital Nails Fibonacci Sequins. Ooh. Very fun. Look at all that. Holy moly. So this is hollow on top of hollow. I think some of them are silver metallic. That is fun. You have squares and the bigger, where did I see those? The bigger, right there, bigger circles maybe? Wow, very fun. Definitely one that I don't have, so that's a keeper as well. Next up, ooh, so this is 6 hearts or heart 6. I always forget which way it goes. 6 hearts. Okay, so this is 6 hearts butterfly floofs. This is a lavender crelly with some iridescent shimmer in a couple of different colors. I'm seeing gold, pinks, and blues. Now, this is one where the name does sound familiar. I don't know if I ended up with this polish before or if the name just sounds familiar. Maybe I saw it in Polish Pickup or something. In any case, it's a nice light purple, and I, of course, love purples as a purple fan. So I will put this in the to be checked pile just to see if I have that one or not, but very cute polish. Next up, ooh, I think we have a Pop and Dazzle, or Paparazzi. This one is called Lilac Lunch Date. Ooh, so this one is a lilac cream. It does have a subtle shimmer in it. I've actually been wanting to try this brand before. There have been some specialty finishes that they've come out with over the years, but I just never end up getting them. But this is very cute, and it's a nice lilac shade. I do feel like it is a bit more purple in person than it's coming up, at least on my screen as I'm filming, but very nice color. Next up, ooh, what is this? Oh my goodness. I think I see a Vanessa Molina. Yes, oh my. Another fantastic brand. This is called Northern Lights from HHC from March 2023. Look at the shifts in this one. So you're mainly seeing that purple glow, which in person is a purpley pink. Then it's in this squishy, peachy base. It's got a pinch of a yellow tone to it. And then it has these gigantic flakes in it. This is one that I'm pretty sure I don't have. And that is definitely staying. That is gorgeous. This should be interesting to try over a few different colors, a lot of different colors probably. Ooh, in fact, over what I'm wearing could be very interesting too. So that is another keeper. Next up. Ooh, we have another Cuccio. I think this might be another from that same collection. I could be completely wrong on that, by the way, but this is another lighter shade called Wink, and this is kind of along the lines, kind of along the lines of Live Free from Twila True. They are slightly different. I don't know how much of that difference is going to come through on camera, but I want to say Wink from Cuccio is a little bit more tan leaning, whereas the one from Twila is a little bit more pinky leaning. But I think this was one of the colors that I was contemplating getting as well, so that is another keeper. Next up, ooh, I think we have an Ella and Mila. Yeah, this one is called The Birthday is, I guess, the collection, and it is called Fourth Wish. This one is a like cherry red cream. Now I will have to see how I like this one on, but so far I do really like the cool tone of it. I, of course, only recently within the last, year, maybe almost a year, have decided that I do actually like reds. Before that, I definitely liked the garnet shades, wine shades, burgundies, and like Bordeaux's, but this brighter tone range did take some time to grow on me. But that's the interesting thing about taste in general, is I find it is constantly evolving and changing. What I used to like last year, maybe I'm not so big into, and maybe what I'm into this year, I thought I never would like. So it's just really interesting, but I'm going to go ahead and hold onto this one and give it a try. Yeah, like I said, I kind of like the tone to it. It's got this, in person anyway, that cherry, almost raspberry tone. Next up, ooh, we have a Restore by Polish. Oh, look at the flakes in here. Wow. So this is called Arctic Holiday from Polish Pickup in November 2022. Wow. So this is one that I definitely don't have. White Crellies and white polish just in general is another thing that definitely took some time for me to grow on, and I still feel like I'm pretty finicky about what I like, but I mean, look at all the colors in here. Wow. And excuse me if you're hearing crinkles. Olivia, baby. Olivia's playing with some things over there. But this has a beautiful combination of things. You have flakes and purple shimmer. There's like a silver, I don't know if that's like a glass fleck or a micro glitter, but this is definitely one I want to give a try. I think this could look gorgeous on. Next up, ooh, this might be another new to me brand. Yeah, it is. So this is Vivid Nail Lacquer, and it is called Shimmery Snow. And this is another white Crelly, this time with a beautiful shimmer. So this is another one that I will have to swatch and see how I like on. But look at that vibrant violet fuchsia glow. Wow. So it definitely is squishy, which could work in its favor. This could look like opals on the nail, which I don't know if I've mentioned some of my favorite gemstones or not, but opal is one of my favorite gemstones. Basically anything that is shimmery and glittery and shifts colors. So opals, labradorite, moonstone, all of those that shift. Yeah, that could look gorgeous. And another new to me brand. Next up, we have an Emily Damali. Ooh, another one of my favorite brands, and look at that glow. Oh my goodness. This is Written Invitation, and you guys, I'm pretty sure this is one that was definitely on my wish list. I had been kicking myself for not getting Ethereal's Coffee Cloud or Latte Cloud, whichever one was like the start of the huge obsession with like a tannish light brown Crelly with a blue glow. I didn't get that, and then I didn't get any of the follow-up polishes either. And I want to say that this is a polish that a lot of people had said was sort of a dupe, or at least in the range of the same concept. And I had meant to grab it the last time that Emily Damali had a sale, and I'm pretty sure that by the time it happened, I was already sort of in sticker shock about how much I had spent recently on nail polish, so I didn't order anything. So now I have it. Another great find from this trade, so a huge thank you again for a written invitation. That is another awesome keeper. Next up, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, I see you, my angel pumpkin. Ooh, maybe we have another Twila. Yeah, I think so. These bottles are so chic feeling. Ooh, and the color is gorgeous. This one is called Call the Babysitter, and this is a beautiful shimmery dark red. Like I said, this shade range, maybe usually a pinch darker than this, but this is still somewhere close to the range of red that I definitely do like. And as I mentioned, reds in general have definitely grown on me in the last year or so. So this is one that I'm excited to try. We'll have to see how that somewhat golden shimmer is going to look on my skin tone. But this is a beautiful rich shade. So another Twila True. Next up. And yeah, now Olivia is bouncing around the room like a little lunatic. If you are new, Olivia is one of my cats. Olivia. She's having too much fun. Ooh, okay, so we have another from Paparazzi. This one is called Hint of Pink. And yeah, you don't say? Yes, I know, I hear you, honey. What are you doing? Hi. So this one is called Hint of Pink, and this is very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything this squishy as far as a hint of color. This is definitely not even a jelly. This is a tinted clear base, so I'm not sure how much of that pink is actually going to show through, but it should be interesting to play around with. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. Can't hurt to try. Next up, ooh, we might have another Zoya. Ooh, and another hollow. This one is called Amaris. And yeah, beautiful hollow in this sort of a teal base. I don't think I have that one either, so that is a keeper as well. We are on a roll. I don't think I've gotten rid of a single one. Next up. Ooh, this feels like an interesting shaped bottle. ASP. This is another new to me brand. It is called Black Beauty. So my guess is it's one of their black creams. Again, never heard of this brand. Very interesting, sort of an oblong oval shape, similarly shaped to C&D Vinylux, except sort of a smaller oval. So yeah, we'll hold on to that one as well. Black creams are a very good staple to have in a collection. I mean, at this point, I have quite a lot of them, but we'll see how it compares and how the formula is. Next up, ooh, I think I see, yep, I see a China Glaze and I'm seeing Sesame Street. So this one is Living in the Elmo Mint, and I'm pretty sure I do have this. I think I got the entire collection from Trans Design or 88 Beauty, one of those a number of years ago. I have yet to wear any of them, but that's a repeating trend. In any case, I do think I have this one, so this is the first one that we're going to go ahead and destash, but very fun color, again with hollow glitters. Next up, ooh, I think we have another from Paparazzi. Ooh, and this is one of their specialty finishes. This one is called Born a Unicorn, and oh my goodness, look at the shimmer. So this is kind of like an abalone shell or even a blue leaning labradorite if it's not a dark labradorite stone. Beautiful shifts in that blue. I'm also seeing some pink or maybe purple at the edges, all in this light gray base. This is beautiful. This is definitely one that would have caught my eye, so holding on to that one as well. Next up, Ooh, I think no. Ooh, this is another brand I've been meaning to try. I can tell by the cap, although I think they recently changed their caps. Yep, this is Cracked Polish. This one is called PB and Blue Jay. Very fun. So this brand is actually local to me here in the Pacific Northwest, and I still have yet to try them, but I've been meaning to. And like I said, I'm pretty sure they recently announced that they were changing their caps because a lot of customers, I guess, were giving them feedback that they didn't like them, that they thought that they were misleading. They thought that it was cracked polish. In any case, I have one of their original bottles now. Yay! So this is one that I had been eyeing, and I had really hoped to grab some from their original release when they were having a sale, but I mistimed it. Again, I've been feeling overwhelmed by a lot of things, and when their sale happened, I had the time completely wrong, maybe even the date completely wrong at the beginning of the month. And so by the time I got to their website, with as good a sale as they were having, nearly everything was sold out already, but this is one that I did have my eye on, so now I have it in my collection. What is that? At least 3 polishes that were on my wish list. That is fantastic. All right, 2 more, you guys. Ooh, okay. Yep. I was going to say, this bottle feels familiar. It feels like another ASP. Ooh, and we have another shifting shimmer. This one is called Daydream. Ooh, I wonder if this would go over the black to really make this pop. This is kind of along the lines of the type of polish that the paparazzi Born a Unicorn was, except it's a completely different kind of shimmer. This one leans more abalone, so you have purples and fuchsias, a little bit of gold at the edge. Another one that definitely catches my eye, so that's a keeper. And last but not least, ooh, wow, we have another Vanessa Molina. Wow. So this one is called Let's Boogie Up. This is from PPU for September 2022. Strikes me as maybe a magnetic. Yeah, that is one of their magnetics. Look at those colors. Oh my goodness. So this is another one that I will have to double check and see if I own, since I have been shopping polished pickup for a number of years. I think I would have at least glanced at this one, if not bought it. So we'll have to see if Let's Boogie Up is one that I already own. But yeah, closing it out strong with the Vanessa Molina. Wow, so that was 31 polishes. So there we have it. That was a trade that I did recently. Thank you to my trade partner for this fantastic box. Like I mentioned, 3 of them were in my wish list. So I am thrilled to have those in my collection now. And like I said, all of these except for the China Glaze are in my keeps pile. That's because I already own that one. But yeah, lots of really fun polish, a couple of new to me brands. Thrilled to pieces about that Bee's Knees and the Emily Damali especially. But yeah, the cracked one as well. So now I have a original package from Cracked Polish. Like I said, that was another one of the brands that I had been meaning to try. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a good time. If you're new, think about hitting that little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I haven't been posting for a while, but I'm not sure where that might go. I'm still sort of sitting with that to see where my time and energies will be divided. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning, I have a number of projects going on and only so much mental headspace and energy and all of that stuff. But yeah, if you enjoy nail polish content, at least as far as right now, I will be posting hopefully a few times a month. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in that next one.